The ranks Chief Marshal of a branch and Marshal of the branch were senior military ranks of the Soviet Armed Forces. Immediately above the rank Marshal of a branch is the rank Chief Marshal of a branch. Both ranks are immediately above the rank Colonel General and equal to Soviet General of the Army. Establishment in 1943. The ranks of Marshal of the Aviation, Artillery and Armored Troops branches were established on February 4, 1943, with a large, approximately 50 mm wide, shoulder-board star. When the rank of Chief Marshal was established on October 27, 1943, the size of the shoulder-board stars for Marshals was made about 10 mm smaller, establishing the superiority of the Marshal of the Soviet Union. Insignia. Also, on October 27, 1943, the ranks of Marshal of the branch's engineer troops and signals were established. On the uniform tie, Marshals wore the Marshal's star of the second level. In the branches, the rank of Colonel General was succeeded by the rank of Marshal of the branch, while the rank of Marshal of a branch was apparently equal to the one of General of the Army. The Marshals of branches had the Marshal's star of the second level on the tie and the large 40 mm star on the shoulder boards, but the General of the Army had neither. Generals of the Army were given the 40 mm star shoulder board and the Marshal's star of the second level on the tie in 1974. Marshals of the branches were normally eligible for promotion to Chief Marshal of branch, however, neither was eligible for promotion to Marshal of the Soviet Union. After 1984, the rank of Marshal was preserved only in the Air Force and Artillery. Later, the rank of Marshal stopped being conferred even in these branches. The regulations of Russian Army, confirmed in 1993, unified the system of general ranks in all the branches. The ranks of Marshal of Artillery and Marshal of Aviation were replaced by the one of General of the Army, and the rank of Chief Marshal was cancelled. Chief Marshal. The ranks of Chief Marshal of the branches of Aviation, Artillery, Armored Troops, Engineer Troops, and Signals were established October 27, 1943. The three former branches had already had the corresponding ranks of Marshal. In the two latter branches, the ranks of Marshal and of Chief Marshal were established simultaneously. When the rank of Chief Marshal was established, the size of the shoulder boards stars for all Marshals except the now superior Marshal of the Soviet Union were made about 10 mm smaller in four Chief Marshals. The star was surrounded by laurel wreath. On the uniform tie, Chief Marshals wore the Marshal's star of the second level. During the next 40 years, the ranks of Chief Marshal were conferred mainly on Deputy Defense Ministers, commanders of the corresponding branch. The ranks of Chief Marshal of Engineer Troops and Chief Marshal of Signals, abolished in 1984, were never conferred on anybody. No Chief Marshal promotions were conferred after 1984. The youngest Chief Marshal was Aviator Golovanov, 40 when promoted in 1944. 3 of 13 people who held the Chief Marshal rank had tragic circumstances. Novikov was imprisoned for 7 years. Nedlin perished in the flame of an exploded rocket. Vorontsov was accused of heedlessness, dismissed and degraded. Shoulder boards and epaulets. List of Chief Marshals. Chief Marshals of the Artillery. Nikolai Nikolaevich Voronov, appointed the 21st of February 1944. Mitrofan Ivanovich Nedlin, appointed the 8th of May 1959. Sergei Sergeyevich Vorontsov, appointed the 6th of May 1961. Vladimir Fedorovich Tolibko, appointed 1983. Chief Marshals of the Aviation. Alexander Alexandrovich Novikov, appointed the 21st of February 1944, served as commander of the Soviet Air Force from 1942 to 1946. Alexander Evgenievich Golovanov, appointed the 19th of August 1944. Pavel Fedorovich Shigarev, appointed the 11th of March 1955, served as commander of the Soviet Air Force from 1949 to 1957. Konstantin Andreevich Vershinin, appointed the 8th of May 1959, served as commander of the Soviet Air Force from 1957 to 1969. Pavel Stepanovich Kutakov, appointed 03.1972, served as commander of the Soviet Air Force from 1969 to 1984. Boris Pavlovich Bugev, appointed 1977, served as Minister of Civil Aviation of the USSR from 1970 to 1987. Alexander Ivanovich Koldunov, appointed 1984, served as commander of Soviet Air Defense Forces from 1978 to 1987. Chief Marshals of the Armored Troops Pavel Alexeyevich Redmistrov, appointed the 28th of April 1962. Hamazorspkar Chaturovich Babadjanyan, appointed 05.1975. List of Marshals of the Branch.